All right, hey everybody. Yeah, this is all right. Hey, Sean and Sue. Great. Thanks for joining me. This is Big Jim's Blogcast Live. Hold on a sec. I'm going to share this. Just doing some sharing here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, all right. Okay. All right, so, okay. All right, I'm just like, hold on here, let me get to you guys. All right, there we go. All right, so, and Sue, everybody, I see you're like, yeah, all right. So, okay. Welcome to Big Jim Vlogcast Live. Hold on here. I'm gonna like share this, send in Messenger. All right. All right. So yeah, there we go. There. All right. Send in Messenger. Abigail Brown. There we go. All right. So, okay. And Brewster's Mill Brewery. Okay, all right. So, anyways, yeah. Hello, everybody. Share the group. All right, let's see. All right. Blog friends. Okay, so. All right. All right, there we go. All right, people. Anyways, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live. Okay, what do we got here? Just reading these notifications. All right. So, okay. So, anyways, yeah, let's see that. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is Big Jim Vlogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. All right. So, I'll just switch into let me just switch into the profile. All right. And yeah, I'll be with you guys in 10 seconds here shortly. All right. So, there we go. All right, click to expand. Come on, share. All right. Okay. More options. All right. Okay, see all profiles. But yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 4.0, episode 232. It is Sunday, September 11th, and I want to welcome everybody. Okay. All right. We'll get back on track here. All right. All right. Okay, everybody. Yeah, welcome to Big Jim's Blogcast Live. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to do my intro in a minute by a disclaimer. You may see, I may say a few bad, dirty words like shit, damn, screw, the F word, but it's all good. Grab a tissue, grab a Kleenex, go to your safe space. You've been forewarned. So, what do we got here? All right. So, okay. So, anyways, let me intro myself here. Welcome to Big Jim's Blogcast Live version 4.0, episode 232 on Facebook Live, airing Sundays, the occasional Friday, Saturday, or the occasional 1 o'clock Wednesday. We're in our fourth year. We debuted back in November of 2018. We're based out of Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Big Jim Blogcast Live does craft beer reviews, over 200 and counting, like this one tonight. It is Brewster's Mill River Pigs IPA by Brewster's Mill Brewery in Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. Craft beer reviews right here from breweries right here in Sarnia, across Ontario, Canada, the U.S. Keeping it up with a good cigar and a spirit. And tonight, it's Jameson's triple distilled whiskey, Irish whiskey, along with Rocky Patel cigar. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Okay. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. So about basically us in a nutshell. Big Jim Blogcast Live. We do local events, keep you informed near you. Countdowns to holidays and birthday shout-outs to our friends. We talk about classic TV spin-offs, 1, 2, 3 hit season wonders, canceled TV shows, etc. 70s, 80s, 90s rock, one-hit wonders, classic albums, guitar duos. Classic 80s and 90s pro wrestling, like the stables, the jobbers, the federations that aren't around anymore, like the UWF, the WCW, NWA, AWA, tag teams, pay-per-views. Classic sci-fi, like droid ships, weapons, aliens, minor characters from Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica. This week in Van Halen history, sports like baseball, basketball, football, UFC. This year it's a salute to hockey card heroes. I'll light this up in a second. Classic 70s, 80s, and 90s movies like sequels, prequels, etc. All right. So that's Big Jim Blogcast Live in a nutshell. Turn us on, tune in, enjoy the show. Let's keep it fun, light on here. Religion and politics are off limits. Cheers, everybody. All right. And as I'm going to remind everybody tonight, all through the blogcast, this blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Buzzsprout, and all these audio listing platforms. Plus, I've got a YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube. And giving shouts out to everybody in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups, all the pop culture groups, the Chain Reaction, Van Halen, Hard Rock, cigars, craft beer, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, and Stevie Ray Vaughan, Magnum TA, Tom Selleck, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Magnum PI. So rock on, people. All right. So anyways, let's see. Okay, let me see. All right, share to a group. No. All right. So I will switch over on my. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. So. All right. There we are. Okay, so now I am going. All right. So don't mind me. All right. So I'm just doing a little bit of sharing here. Come on. All right. All right. All right. There we go. All right. So, all right. Yeah. All right. There we are. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Before we get going here tonight, we'll get our craft beer going. We've got like birthday shout outs, countdowns. All right. So, All right, 47 shares. Okay, so we got our craft beer going on. We got Boomby Police Academy, the first one. Magnum PI Season 4. We have former NWA pro wrestler Magnum TA. How Bacta tanks work from Star Wars, our hockey card hero. Our hair metal one-hit wonder Slick Toxic. Rockstar plane crashes, Stevie Ray Vaughan. This week in Van Halen history. So here we go. All right, so boom. All right. Okay. So. All right. So, anyways, before we get to local, our local events, our countdowns, we're gonna do some birthday shout outs. But here, okay, what do we got here? All right. So, okay, tonight's craft beer. Whoops. There we go. It is called River Pigs IPA and is by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. So, all right. So let me pour this in there. All right, I got the glass. There we go. All right. Ooh, all right. Look at that. All right. So what does it say? Okay, and I'm trying this for the very first time, but I got Jameson's distilled whiskey over here. I'm gonna light my cigar up. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Oh man, it's a nice Rocky Patel cigar. All right. So, anyways, okay, here we go with our craft beer review, and I'm chasing it down with like Jameson's Irish whiskey. So, and there's a reason I got Jameson's Irish whiskey tonight. It's my brother's birthday, and he likes that. So cheer. Well, all right. Hold on a sec. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, all right. So here's our craft beer for tonight. It is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company. And before I try this, I'll read the back. River Pigs IPA pays homage to the brave souls who work to keep the logs flowing on the Oswald River to Brewster's Mill. The flavor is bold with a hint of citrus. We hope you like it. You enjoy it as much as we did, carefully crafting it for you for your enjoyment. All right, then. Here it goes. I'm trying it for the very first time. All right. They were right about the citrus. You can really taste the citrus in it. Very tangy taste to it. Yeah. All right. So let me see what do we got here. New comments. 2 o'clock. All right. So yeah, very tangy. Very tangy taste to it. Let me fill this up all the way. All right. Ooh. All right. Little foamish foam there. So look at how thick that is. All right. I'll let that settle down. Drop down. But first impressions, very citrusy, a very tangy, a little bit of a tangy aftertaste. It is River Pigs IPA by the Brewster Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. So we'll let that settle down. I'm chasing that down with Jameson's Irish whiskey. All right. All right. Oh. All right, there we go. My cigar's fully lit now. So, anyways, yeah, checking out these notifications here. All right, so let's see, where can I share this? More options. All right. Okay, hold on here. Mm. Share to a group. All right. Mm. Okay. All right. So, there we go. Um, mm, all right. So, mm, all right. Where else? Okay. Mm, all right. So, anyways, people, thank you for sticking with me. Um, all right. So, all right. There we go. Yeah. All right, people. Yeah. So we'll get to some birthday shout outs here. All right. Our classic beer for tonight. Yeah. All right. So, all right. Here we go with our birthday shout outs. All right. From September 3rd to September 11th. We've got Karen McManus, Luke Charbonneau, Abigail Brown, Roger Knight, Mavis Simpson, Darren Nesbitt, Penrag Penny, Derek Bolton, Marge Marr, Tim McNally, Paul Knapp, Bonnie Paris, Barbara Fournier, Becca Boo, and my brother, Greg Brown. So, Greg, happy birthday. Happy birthday, everybody. Greg, we've got Jameson's Irish Whiskey here. I know you like that. So, tonight, yeah. So, oh, yeah. Oh, boy. That, I can see why you like that. I'm pairing it up with a Rocky Patel cigar. All right. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. There are our birthday shout outs for tonight. All right. So, in our craft beer for tonight is River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. And right off the bat, very, very, it's got a tang, a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. You can taste the citrus in it. All right, I'm going to top that up. There we go. All right, look at that. I even got their glass. I visited this brewery earlier this summer. So, anyways, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the Blogcast. I got to feel it out. I'm not, when I do craft beer reviews, I don't like, well, this craft beer is very exquisite tasting. I don't do that. I don't use a lot of fancy words. I just go with my gut on it. So, all right. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Happy birthday, everybody, including my cousin Abigail Brown and Greg Brown. So, here we go. So, yeah. And we're going to get to some countdowns now. All right. All right. Remembrance Day is 61 days away. Autumn is only 20 days away. Halloween is 50 days away. Thanksgiving is 74 days, or no, 74 days away. Christmas is 105 days away. Halloween is 50 days away. And wintertime, everybody better enjoy this warm weather because wintertime is 101 days away. Oh my God. So yeah. All right. There we go. And so. What do we got here? Just reading these notifications. All right. So, yeah, feel free to once again, I'm going to remind everybody that this blog, before we get to some local events here, this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go later on Spotify, Anchor FM, and all these audio listing platforms, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim's Blogcast Live at YouTube. I want to say hi to everybody watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups. All the Chain Reaction, all the pop culture groups, classic retro 80s, 70s, Van Halen, hard rock, the craft beer, cigars, the Star Wars, the pro wrestling groups, all the Blogspot, TV movies, Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh, there's another. Yeah, all right. No, all right. So, anyways, yeah, so Stevie Ray Vaughan, let's see. More options to a group. All right. All right. Fuck. All right. Okay. So, okay. So, anyways, yeah, we'll get to some. All right. And slow it down here for a minute. Yeah, but welcome to Big Jim's Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2020. Yeah, and thank you for ending your weekend with me. Yeah, so we will get to Police Academy, Magnum PI Season 4, Magnum TA, and Bacta tanks and all that fun stuff. So yeah, tonight's craft beer, and I'm chasing it down with I'm pairing it up with Jameson's Irish whiskey. So Greg, if you're out there, buddy, this one's for you. So, oh yeah, tonight's craft beer. It is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. It's a good beer. A little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. The citrus in it, you can really taste the citrus in it. Whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I got to feel it out during the blogcast, and I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here, feel free to throw out a number, see if it jives up with mine. All right. So yeah. Want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia groups, like Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys really rock. All the Sarnia, Ontario groups there. So yeah. Now we get to some local events here. So, oh, excuse me. Okay. So, with local events, the past 2 years have been like a clusterfuck. COVID's put a damper on them. Like the buzzwords were hiatus, rescheduled, canceled, postponed, but they're back. COVID's over. No masks. We can. All right. So here we go. Judas Priestess, November 12th, 2022 at Ruster in Sarnia. It's an all-female tribute band to Judas Priest. Go to www.ticketscene.ca for ticket info. Friday, September 23rd, 2022 at 7:30 p.m. is Destroyer, the best Kiss tribute band in the world, at Rustic in Sarnia. Again, go to www.ticketscene.ca for your ticket info. But yeah, they were. I saw them this past summer. Awesome. So, and it wouldn't offend Mo and the guys if I said they were a Kiss Light tribute band, because they are. But they're a really great Kiss tribute band. Saturday, October 15th, 2022 at 7:30 p.m. is Sandman, a Metallica tribute band, and they are licensed by Metallica themselves at Rustic. www.ticketscene.ca. You know that a Metallica tribute band kicks ass when it's licensed by the real thing. So, all right, Sunday, September 18th, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. is the Ice Cream Festival at the Pinery Market. Over 200 vendors, live music, of course, ice cream, $25 per person, free parking, 10 and under are free. It's 10163 Lakeshore Road in Grand Bend. We do, yes. Right, awesome. Starting September 10th, 2022 is weekly Saturday night Sarnia dances, 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. $7 cover charge, classic rock and country at the Sarnia Legion downstairs, 286 Front Street North. Friday night barn dance, September 16th, 2022, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Plimpton, Wyoming Agricultural Society. Tickets are $15, age of majority. Required tickets, you can get them at Bud's Pizza. Friday, October 7th, 2022, 7 p.m. Oktoberfest, first Friday at Sarnia Legion, 286 Front Street North. There's a live band. There's going to be games, darts. There's going to be lots of beers. There's going to be lots of food. Boom. Awesome time there. The Brigden Fair runs October 7th, 9 a.m. till October 10th, 4:30 p.m. There's going to be rides, shows. See the Brigden Fair Facebook page for more info on that. So, Saturday, November 19th, 8 p.m. Killer Dwarfs 40 Years Still Standing Tour at Rustic, www.ticketscene.ca events. Killer Dwarfs, they're on their world tour. Great Canadian heavy hair metal hard rock band. Saturday, November 5th, 8 p.m. is Have a Cigar. It is a Pink Floyd tribute band at Rustic. So again, Ticket Scene, go there. Saturday, September 24th, 8 p.m. My favorite band and yours, Chain Reaction. Tickets $10 in advance, $15 at the door at Rustic. So there you go. Chain Reaction, Glenn and the guys, they're fans of Big Jim Blogcast Live, right on. So shouts out to you guys. So, all right. All right. It's a, for my the people watching in the cigar groups, this is a Rocky Patel Royale. I got that at the Riverfront Cigars in Sarnia. So, all right. So maybe, yeah. All right. So anyways, yeah. And that is it for local events. Boom. All right. So now when we get going, all right, it is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to remind you and everybody else all through the blogcast, this blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Buzzsprout, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms, plus YouTube, my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube. There you go. All right. Say hi. I want to say hi to everybody watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. You gotta love Sarnia. Chain Reaction, all the pop culture groups, all the 80s classic, 70s retro nostalgia groups, all the Van Halen hard rock groups, hair metal groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, classic TV and movies, right on. Tom Selleck, Magnum PI. All right. So, yeah. Our craft beer for tonight, chasing it down with like Jameson's Irish whiskey. Oh, and this is like potent stuff. I can see why Greg likes this. Oh yeah. All right, our craft beer for tonight, it is, and I've got one of their glasses. It is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. Yeah, very good beer. Citrusy taste to it. A little bit of a tangy aftertaste. It takes me like, I got to get a good read on it, whether it's like a barbecue, beach, baseball, spring, summer, and fall beer. It's going to take me all through the blogcast to like, get a feel for it. But I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here, feel free to throw it a number. See if it jives up with mine. But so far, good tasting beer. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, all right. Okay. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Fuck. I gotta relight this again. All right. So, bear with me here. All right. Mm. Mm. All right. So what do we got here? Just checking out a few notifications. All right. So, yeah. Mm. All right. So just refresh this page. Okay. Hmm. Okay. There we go. All right. So, mm, oh, all right. So now we get to our first in a series of movies, like Police Academy. All right, and I got them on. I picked this up on Sunday. It's the Police Academy series 1 through 4. So we're going to focus on um, Police Academy. Um, all right, so there's the official movie. Like there we go. All right, so I got it on right now. All right, so anyways, there we go. Okay, there's the movie. Now, I got it on right now. Police Academy, released March 23rd, 1984. It had a budget of 4.5 million. It was a box office success at 150 million in profit. Now the cast, you got Steve Guttenberg as Cadet Carrie Mahoney, Kim Cattrall as Cadet Karen Thompson, Bubba Smith as Cadet Moses Hightower. You've got Donovan Scott as Cadet Leslie Barbara, Michael Winslow as Cadet Daryl Jones. He's the guy that goes makes all those special effects with his mouth, sounds with his mouth. David Graff as Cadet Eugene Tackerberry. George Gaines as Commandant Eric Lassard. Leslie Easterbrook as Sergeant Debbie Callahan. And G.W. Bailey as Lieutenant Thaddeus Harris. G.W. Bailey, you might recognize him from Sergeant Rizzo on MASH. So basically, premise of this, the city's mayor, because of a police officer shortage, persuades the police department to accept all recruits. The city's not mentioned here, but Carrie Mahoney, played by Steve Guttenberg, is given a chance by the police captain, go to the police academy or go to jail because he's like a troublemaker. So he goes to the academy. The police chief notes the mayor's plan. The police chief hates the mayor's plan and makes the experience so bad for the recruits that recruits will give up. So Lieutenant Harris makes the recruits their lives a living hell, and Commander Lassard wants to give the new cadets a chance. Mahoney organizes a party, smuggles in a prostitute to the dorm, but he has to get her out as inspection takes place. Mahoney helps Hightower prepare for a driving test, as Hightower never drove before. The cadets are downtown, and an apple is thrown, which hits a man in the back of the head. This starts a riot. Mahoney and the cadets try to calm down the crowd. A rioter gang takes a hostage. Hightower tricks the madman into saving Harris, who is taken hostage. Hightower tricks the madman. Mahoney and Hightower receive the highest commendation, and the movie ends with all the cadets graduating. So that's the movie in a nutshell. The critics hated this movie. There you go. There's the cast right there. And you've got, when I watch this movie, it's Steven Guttenberg and Michael Winslow, Leslie Easterbrook, all do commentary on this. You just hear their insights to this movie. It yeah, like their insights and how, their experiences making Police Academy and all that. But yeah, what? Oh yeah, secret files revealed, like outtakes, like bloopers, outtakes on the first Police Academy movie. Um, here's a better, like cast picture of them, right there. So, and then here's another cast picture. There you go. Um, all right, then there's that one. So yeah. Now I posted several of their. I posted the movie trailer on my Facebook page and my Blogcast page. So look for it. Plus clips of the movie. Like I said, critics just hated this movie outright. Like they thought it was like stupid and just like outlandish. But it's funny. It's a funny movie for its time, and it's dated. Like I mean, you watch it and you notice there's no they don't have cell phones and all that. Mm. Mm. All right, so yeah, so I posted several clips of Police Academy, several movie clips of Police Academy on my Facebook page and Blogcast page. Plus, I think I posted several interviews with Steve Guttenberg. But yeah, like look for it on my Blogcast page and or my Facebook page. So, anyways, yeah. So, all right. My craft beer for tonight, chasing it down with like Jameson's, like Irish whiskey. I can see why Greg would like this. So, ooh, yeah. That really like, yeah. So, all right. But the craft beer for tonight is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. And I visited this craft brewery. It's right on Highway 21, right in Grand Bend. You can't miss it. It's just right, like right downtown. Real citrusy, tangy taste to it. It's a good spring. It's a good summer and fall beer. That's for sure. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the Blogcast. So if you're still here, if your number jives up with mine, yes, throw it out there. Let's see if I agree with it. All right. So, okay. So, later on in the show, later on in the Blogcast, I'll explain to you how Bacta tanks for Star Wars work. Our hockey card hero, our hockey card hero, Mikko Rantanen. Our hair metal band, Slik Toxic. Our rock star plane Crashes-Stevie Vaughan. And this week in Van Halen history. So, all right. Our cigar for tonight is a Rocky Patel Royale. Goes good. It's a pretty good pairing so far. So, all right. So, yeah. All right. So, now we get into Magnum PI. Season 4 of Magnum PI. All right. There we go. There's the cast. All right. So, and this season, Magnum. All right. So, season 4 debuted September 21 episodes of season 4, September 29th, 1983 to May 3rd, 1984. There we go. There's the cast. Tom Selleck, Roger E. Mosley, John Hillerman. Tom Selleck as Thomas Magnum, Roger E. Mosley as T.C. Calvin, Larry Manetti as Rick Wright, John Hillerman as Jonathan Higgins. So, for all you people like who've been catching it, who've been like, I don't think I need to explain the premise of Magnum PI to the fans out there. You know it. Everybody here knows it. So, good going, Ann. Yeah, maybe. You never know. All right. So, anyways, Magnum PI. Season 4 debuted on September 29th, 1983. The season premiere episode, Home from the Sea. Magnum's surf ski capsizes because of a reckless boater. Magnum treads water in shark-infested waters, trying to stay alive while Higgins, TC, and Rick frantically search for Magnum. Yeah, so my favorite, we open this up. We got my, all right, so we open this up. We've got all the Magnum episodes here. Like we've got my favorite episodes were, let's see here. All right, so we've got Dream a Little Dream, Home from the Sea, Luther Gillis, File 521, Squeeze Play, Sense of Debt, the Letter to a Duchess. Let's see here. Operation Silent Night, The Look, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Paradise Blues, The Return of Luther Gillis again. Now, with season 4, the guest stars were, of course, we've got. Of course, with season 4, we've got Lance Legault as Lieutenant Colonel, as Colonel Buck Green, Magnum's nemesis. Let's see here. So, we've got who else? Eugene Roche, Martha Scott, Dick Shawn, Shannon Doherty. Yep, that's Shannon Doherty from pre-90210. Legendary actor John Saxon, Carol Burnett, Leslie Uggams, Patrick McNee, former Detroit Tigers players Alan Trammell and Lou Whitaker. Plus, Roger E. Mosley directs one episode of Magnum PI in this season. So, now competition. Now Magnum, okay. Magnum, here's the network primetime schedule. Okay, so now Magnum was again put into the Thursday night 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. time slot. So, its competition from ABC was Automan. Oh, yeah. Hold on here a sec. And we, look at that. So, there was a blogcast topic. This was like a blogcast subject about a few blogcasts ago. So, no wonder it died a quick death. Yeah. So, all right. The network primetime schedule. Like I said, ABC in the fall had Trauma Center with Automan. Follow up with That's Incredible. In the summer, Happy Days. NBC had Gimme a Break at 8 o'clock, and tied with that, Mama's Family and Family Ties. So, yeah. All right, we had these two competing with Magnum PI. The Happy Days was in its last season. Family Ties was just starting out. Automan would get canceled after one season, last at least 13 episodes. So, Automan was a. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a Happy Days cast pick there. Like I said, that was Happy Days was pretty much in their last season, on their last legs. So, what do we got here? So, all right, okay. So, anyways, Magnum didn't have much competition. Magnum ended the season. Magnum PI ended the season with ranked number 6 in the Nielsen ratings, with a rating of 22.4, which isn't bad. Rating, we can get a 22.4. Oh, hold on. Okay, what do we got here? All right. So when you get a 22.4 rating, that means 30 to 33 million viewers, which means your show is still a hit. So, but yeah. All right. Boom. And again, there's this cast for Magnum PI, the principal cast right there. All right. So, boom. All right. Okay. So, All right. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Gotta hold on here. All right. Puh. So, it's a very messy cigar, but it's a really good cigar. It is a Rocky Patel Royale. All right. So, anyways, yeah, it is episode 232. And like I said, I'm going to remind everybody all through the blogcast, this blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube. On YouTube, I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic 80s and 70s, 80s nostalgia groups. Van Halen hard rock groups, the craft beer cigars, the sci-fi Star Wars pro wrestling groups, Blogspot classic TV and movies, and the Tom Selleck Magnum PI groups. So thank you for watching. Our craft beer tonight, and I'm pairing it with like Jameson's Irish whiskey. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh baby. I can see why Greg likes this. So, our craft beer for tonight, I've got their glass right here. It is called River Pigs IPA. It is brewed by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. You've got a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. This is like a good summer, spring, summer, and fall beer. You can taste the citrus in it. Later on in the blogcast, I'll throw out a number. I give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if your number jibes up with mine, throw it out there. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. So, all right. Okay. Boom. All right. Okay. So now we get to our classic pro wrestler. This guy, Magnum TA, he at the time was 6 foot 1 inches, 245 pounds. He debuted in 1978, retired in 1976. All right. All right. So, anyways, yeah. He debuted in the NWA, Pacific Northwest Wrestling, Mid-South Wrestling. Now, all right, well, okay. So, anyways, let me get out these, all right. All right, so, okay. So, anyways, now, yeah, he renamed himself Magnum TA because of his, like, resemblance to Tom Selleck. And it was actually Andre the Giant that told him, like, yeah, do it. Suggested the Magnum, like, Terry Allen become Magnum TA. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So he wrestled for, okay, so his major feuds, like in the NWA, like from 84 to 86, his feuds with Wahoo McDaniel. Let's see here. Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. He had a vicious feud with Tully Blanchard. That's this guy here in an I Quit match. He was a rising star. He was a big thing. He was the next. He was going to be the NWA WCW version of Hulk Hogan. He feuded with Nikita Koloff. But there's a huge but there. Oh yeah, he also feuded with like the Road Warriors. All right, let me put these back here. Like I said, he wrestled for Jim Crockett Promotions. And then later, WCW's Ted Turner's promotion. And had a feud with Ric Flair over the NWA title. So, but, huge but there. So, okay. So, anyways. Now, but all that, he was earning $500,000 a year. He was like I said, chasing Ric Flair for the NWA World Title, but a huge but. October 14th, 1986. It was a rainy night. He was driving a wrestler to a party. No drink, no drugs. He wasn't drinking or anything. Wasn't doing any drugs. He was driving a wrestler to a party. Dropped that wrestler off. He sped his Porsche up. He lost control of his Porsche and it wrapped it around a telephone pole. He was doing the speed limit, but he was left in his car for 2 hours before witnesses called 911. And it was doubt. The car wreck damaged his C4 and C5 vertebrae. They exploded in his body. The right side of his body was paralyzed. Basically, his career was over. His in-ring career was over. So, the doctors at Carolina's Medical Center said the physical conditioning that Magnum was in, the physical condition he was in, like his strength, probably saved his life, big time. So, or he'd be dead right now. He'd be dead. Nikita Koloff turned babyface. In later, Terry Allen recovered. Worked as a commentator for WCW, NWA. So he is. So he's still alive today. Still does the podcast circuit, convention circuit. So, all right. So, yeah, and that is all right. So, Magnum TA. What could have been, what might have been with this guy. All right. So let's get back here. All right, there we go. All right. There we are. Hey, Denise, Tim. All right. So glad to see you guys here. All right. So that's Magnum TA. You never know what might have been, what could have been with that guy. If he hadn't had that crash, what would have happened with the... would he go to the WWE? Would he have a hand in the Monday Night Wars? Never know. Oh. All right. All right. All right. Just had to relight my cigar there. What do we got here? Looking at the notifications on here. So, yeah. All right. Working and watching. You better not let your bosses catch you. Holy shit. All right. So anyways, yeah, boom. All right. I posted several of his matches on my Facebook page, my Blogcast page. So like it, look for them, and some of his promos too. And I wish I had a picture of that of his Porsche car wreck, because that was like, I've seen the I posted that too on my Facebook page, my Blogcast page, and that was like a pretty like folded up like an accordion. Holy shit! So, anyways, yeah. Look for the Magnum TA promos and several of his matches, like with the I Quit match with Tully Blanchard on my Facebook page, my Blogcast page. So, yeah. All right. Woo! God. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232. It's Sunday, September 11th, 2022. I got my... I have like Jameson's whiskey, Irish whiskey, and I can see why my brother likes that. Oh yeah, ooh. With tonight's craft beer, it is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. It's got a very tangy. It's very tangy through the citrus in it, with like a little tangy aftertaste, little sweet aftertaste to that. So it's definitely a spring and summer beer, and I brought a double. So there you go. All right. So I will top this up. So here we go. All right. So. All right. It's definitely a spring, summer, and fall beer. So I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the Blogcast. So if you're still around, you want to throw out a number, see if it jives up with mine, feel free to do so. But definitely a spring and summer and fall. Definitely spring, summer, and fall beer. So, all right. So I'm going to remind everybody that all through this Blogcast, what do we got here? All right. So this Blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube, on YouTube. So shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin group. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. All the like chain reaction, pop culture, retro, classic 80s nostalgia groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal groups, craft beer, cigars, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, Stevie Ray Vaughan, right on. So, all right. All right. So, and I got a good cigar here going. It is a Rocky Patel Royale. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, now we get to our sci-fi portion. I'm going to tell you. All right. This may not be like a good... Okay, Bacta tanks. Now, I'm going to tell you how Bacta tanks work. Now, I posted the complete like rundown of how Bacta tanks work from the Star Wars like encyclopedia on YouTube. Like, look for it on my Blogcast page, my Facebook page. But the Bacta substance is a thick gelatinous substance in the Star Wars universe with hazard healing ingredients. It helps regrow tissue, including nerves, skin, and muscles. Bacta promotes rapid regeneration of organic compounds and can be used in critical and non-critical medical situations. Bacta liquids, they are warm to the touch, but they also aid in the healing concussions. They heal internal organs and broken ribs. Um, somebody can be placed in a small. It also can be placed in a small dish to help regrow fingernails, mend cuts, burns, and other injuries. The Bacta tank. Now, patients have to be submerged into a huge cylinder type tank filled with Bacta that were fitted with a breathing apparatus. Much like Luke Skywalker here in the back, they were fitted with a breathing apparatus with special sensors that allowed the doctor to monitor the patient's bodily functions while submerged. So, Flexi Poly Bacta suits were also an advantage. The Bacta emergency medical suit filled with there's also Bacta suits where you can wear them. They're filled with artificial liquid that helps with circulation and filtration, tubing with a collar with status sensors and wireless telemetry or whatever. Yeah. So, now Darth Vader used a Bacta tank on Mustafar Castle. He often had his suit cleaned and submerged himself into a Bacta tank to heal his injuries and heal his lungs. Now Luke Skywalker on Hoth was put into a Bacta tank after being attacked and maimed by a Wampa ice creature. So, all right. And where is that? All right. So, there we go. I almost spilled that beer. So, I posted the complete history of Bacta tanks on my Facebook page and my Blogcast page. So, look for it, like it. Tonight's cigar, oh god, a Rocky Patel Royale by the Riverfront Cigar Company in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. It is Big Jim. Oh, Michelle! Yeah, happy Sunday, Michelle. There you are. I'm just was thinking about you, thanking you, and Sarnia Rocks. Great group there. Right on. So, anyways, all right. 3 gong salute to Sarnia Rocks and Michelle. Right on. All right, and I know how's Al? I know Al's watching probably. Give my best to Al. All right. So, as okay. So it is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. It is Big Jim's Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232. You're welcome. Yeah. Want to give shouts out. First of all, I want to remind everybody that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms, plus my Big Jim Blogcast Live YouTube channel. Wherever you listen, we're not spam, so like us, share us all over Facebook, subscribe to us. Just reading that out there. Yeah. It shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin group, especially Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction. Yep, say hi. All right, right on. The pop culture, 70s, 80s, retro nostalgia groups, all the Van Halen, craft beer, cigar, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, the Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, Stevie Ray Vaughan groups, right on. So, all right. So, yeah, and tonight's craft beer, pairing it up with Jameson's whiskey, Irish whiskey. All right. So, oh yeah. Tonight that is a lethal. Ooh. Tonight's craft beer is called River Pigs IPA by Brewster's Mill Brewery. They are in Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. I visited them this past summer. They're on the main strip. This is a do again. I would definitely buy this beer again. Now, it's a spring, summer, and fall beer. It's got a very tangy. It's got a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. You can taste the citrus all through it. Yeah, definitely a spring, summer, and fall beer. it's good for those movie nights. And I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you are still around, or if you want to throw out a number now, see if it jives up with mine later on, feel free to do so. All right. All right. So, oh yeah. All right. So we move on now to our hockey card hero, Mikko Rantanen. There's his hockey card. There's his picture. There's his hockey card with his stats on the back there. What do we got here? So, all right. All right. So anyways, Mikko was born October 29th, 1996 in Nuusiainen, Finland. Now 6'4", 216 pounds. In the 2012-2013 season, he makes his pro debut at age 16, playing with the HCTPS team in Finland. 15 games, scores 2 goals and 1 assist. Now, 2014-2015 season, signs a 2-year extension to stay with the Luigi team. On October 9th to 2014, he records 9 goals and 28 points in 56 games. Also serves as their alternate captain. Pro career, now the 2015 NHL entry draft. June 26, 2015, he was taken 10th overall by the Colorado Avalanche. Now, July 3rd, 2015, he signs a 3-year entry-level contract with the Avalanche. October 8th, 2015, he makes his NHL debut in a 5-4 loss to the Minnesota Wild. He was sent to the team's AHL affiliate team, the San Antonio Rampage, on October 22nd, 2015, for some seasoning. November 11th, 2016, he returns to the Avalanche and scores his first NHL goal against the Winnipeg Jets. He records his first NHL hat trick on February 8th, 2017 against the Montreal Canadiens in the 4-zip win. 2017-18 season is his breakout year. He scores 29 goals, 55 assists for 84 points in 81 games. And so, 2018-2019 season, he earned 50 points and finishes the season with 87 points in 74 games. Now, September 28, 2019, he signs a 6-year, $55.5 million contract extension with the Avalanche. Now, this is really happy for Mikko. June 26, 2022, he wins his first Stanley Cup as the Colorado Avalanche defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games. Boom. All right. And I posted Mikko's highlights, plus well a few of his fights on my Blogcast page and my Facebook page. Look for them, like them. This is our hockey card hero tonight, Mikko Rantanen. So, and there's his hockey card. All right. And there's his stats on the back. All right, Mikko. Okay. So, all right. So, there we go. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, we're having a good time here, eh? Plus, with my cigar plug going out and blowing ashes all over. All right, hold on here. All right. All right. My cigar is a Rocky Patel Royale. I got that at the Riverfront Cigar Company in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, right on the outskirts. All right. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. We got a notification here. What's this? All right. So anyways, yeah. As I'm going to remind everybody tonight, Big Jint Blogcast Live, we're not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jint Blogcast Live, on YouTube. Give shouts out to everybody watching in the Gord Elgin Sarnia groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction. All the retro classic 80s, 70s nostalgia groups, the pop culture groups, the Van Halen hard rock, hair metal, craft beer, cigars, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, blogspot, TV and classic TV and movies. Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, Stevie Ray Vaughan, right on. Our craft beer for tonight, chasing it down with like Jameson's Irish whiskey. Oh man. Ooh, yeah. Deadly. Oh, I can see why. Greg, if you're watching, I can see why you like that. Tonight's craft beer is called, I do have their glass here. It is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. Definitely a spring, summer, and fall beer. A little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. It's a good beer. You can taste the citrus in it. All right, so gonna top it up here. All right. Okay. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So, if again, River Pigs IPA. If your number, pretty much. Excuse me. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you feel free to throw out a number. So if you're, oh yeah, okay. If your number jibes up with mine, that's great. So, but it's a good beer. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. So yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So anyways, yeah. Now, all right. So yeah, it is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 4.0, episode 232. We get to our like hair metal one-hit wonder now. Okay. All right. So, Slick Toxic. All right, and this is one of their albums. They're doing the nasty. So, all right. So there we go. They're Slick Toxic. They were active between 1988 and 1994. Singer Nick Walsh, drummer Kevin Harrison, guitarist Rob Bruce, Kevin Gale, bass player Frank Carell was later replaced by Pat Horwath. Now, 1991, they recorded an EP for Capitol Records called Smooth and Deadly. 1992, they record this album, Doing the Nasty. It reached gold status, number 61 on the Canadian charts, and they went on tour in North America. So, as you can guess, they were the 1993 Juno Award winner, Hard Rock Album of the Year. 1992 Much Music Video Award for Best Metal Video. White Lies, Black Truth, the People's Choice Award. They opened for Black Sabbath, Kim Mitchell, Yngwie Malmsteen, Faster Pussycat, 5440, Tragically Hip, and Spinal Tap. Now, 1994, the Juno Awards party, Pat Horwath got drunk, steals a limousine, trashes it. He was fired from the band. I don't think they put up with that shit. So he was replaced by Frank Carell. Now the band leaves EMI Records. They're signed by A&M Records. Their 1994 second LP, Irrelevant, fails to chart, all because of grunge music took over. A&M drops the band. The band breaks up. There's no reunion plans for Slick Toxic. Now, as you guess, Nick Walsh was often compared to Sebastian Bach of Skid Row. So you can see that there. There's Nick Walsh right there. There's Sebastian Bach of Skid Row. They drew comparisons to Skid Row. even the name, like Slick Toxic Skid Row, you know. So they have on their so I posted like their videos, White Lies, Black Truth, Hell of a Time on my Facebook page, my Blogcast page. So there it is. Slick Toxic. It was a good band. Nick Walsh went solo with his band Revolver. So that's all the, and then that's it. The other guys just like faded away. So there you go. There's our hair metal one-hit wonder. All right. So I posted, like I said, I posted like Hell of a Time and White Lies, Black Truth on my Facebook page and my Blogcast page. Really cool videos. So, all right. So, and that is our hair metal one-hit wonder for today. So, all right. So, yeah. All right. Boom. All right. Good cigar we got going on here. Is a Rocky Patel Royale. So there we go. I got that at Riverfront Cigars. Really cool cigar shop in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232, Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Our craft beer for tonight, and I've got, accompanying it is Jameson's Irish Whiskey. Oh yeah. Fuck. Yeah, deadly combo there. So, our craft beer for tonight, it is River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. Now, it's a tangy beer, spring, summer, and fall. There's a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. Citrusy. You can really taste that in there. 5.7% alcohol volume. Now, I get a feel for it all through the Blogcast. At the end, I will throw out a number out of 10. See if you want to throw out a number. See if it jibed up with mine. Several people have already. So yeah, go ahead. Feel free to do so. All right. So yeah. Gong time. All right. So. All right. So, as I want to remind everybody all through this blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus Big Jim's Blogcast Live YouTube channel. Shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction, all the retro 80s classic nostalgia groups, pop culture groups, the Van Halen hard rock, hair metal groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, plus all the Magnum PI, Tom Selleck, and Stevie Ray Vaughan groups. Right on, you guys rock. So we get to our Rockstar plane crashes. All right, so this guy, all right. All right. So anyways, this guy, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all right, it happened, his rocks, he didn't die in a plane crash. It was a helicopter. It happened Monday, August 27th, 1990, at Alpine Valley Resort in East Troy, Wisconsin. Now, Stevie Ray Vaughan was with his brother Jimmy Vaughan and Jimmy's wife Corinne when they went to get on board their reserve Bell 206B Jet Ranger helicopter, piloted by Jeff Brown, but the seats were taken by Eric Clapton, agent Bobby Brooks, his bodyguard Nigel Brown, and assistant tour manager Colin Smythe. This was the only one empty seat left, and Stevie took it, and Jimmy and Connie caught the next flight out. Now, all right, so anyways, at 1 a.m. in the morning in dense fog, the pilot, Jeff Brown, took off at a higher speed. All right, so anyways, yeah. There's the helicopter. They took off at high speed. At a lower altitude, the helicopter banked sharply to the left, boom, and crashed into the side of a 300-foot slope about 1 kilometer from takeoff. All were killed instantly. The helicopter was like set on fire, explosion. Nobody knew of the crash until the helicopter didn't show up at its intended destination the next morning. All right, so bang. The Wisconsin Civil Air Patrol found the wreckage and the bodies at 7 a.m. Wow. 50 feet below the hill, Eric Clapton and Jimmy Vaughan had to ID the bodies at the morgue. Stevie Ray Vaughan's autopsy showed multiple blunt force trauma. The investigation into this was like all victims wore seatbelt. There were no drugs or alcohol involved. There was like no functions. The helicopter was in like the helicopter was working perfectly. The National Transportation and Safety Board, the cause of accidents, they ruled that it was controlled flight with like into terrain. The pilot couldn't see because low visibility. As you can imagine, now, as you can imagine, this was the like wreckage. The Jimmy and the widows, Jimmy Vaughan and Martha Vaughan, the widows of Brooks, Smith, and the other passengers, settled for a $2 million lawsuit from Ovion Flights. So we lost a legend on Monday, August 27th, 1990. Yeah, so this one's for you, Mr. Vaughan. So, all right. Okay. So, yeah, and that's our Rockstar helicopter crash. And here's like, whoa, here's the helicopter crash. Here's the helicopter after it crashed. Like, holy shit. That is like, it's just a tragedy. Just a very tragedy. I remember where I was actually when I heard this. I was in like Port Elgin at the dentist office when I heard that Stevie Ray Vaughan died in like a plane crash, like in a helicopter crash. And yeah, it was like they all got into the helicopter. It banked, it crashed, game over for those guys. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. Very much a tragedy. I posted several of Stevie Ray Vaughan's videos on my Facebook page and my Blogcast page, so look for it, like it. All right, so here's like it's a gong salute to Mr. Stevie Ray Vaughan. So, all right. All right. All right. Good cigar. Rocky Patel Royale. So anyways, yeah. All right. So before we get to my most favorite subject in the blogcast, I want to remind everybody that this is Big Jim's Blogcast Live version 4.0, episode 232. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2022, episode 232. So, yes, and And I want to remind everybody also that this Blogcast is not spam. Like us, share it, subscribe it. Share us all over Facebook if you want to. The audio listening platform, the audio version of Big Jim's Blogcast Live goes out live later on Spotify, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim's Blogcast Live at YouTube, on YouTube. So, say hi to everybody watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction, all the retro, classic, nostalgia groups, pop culture groups, the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal groups, craft beer, cigars, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, plus Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah, so you guys really rock. Tonight's craft beer, I'm pairing it up with like Jameson's like Irish whiskey. Oh, happy birthday, Greg. So it's a virtual birthday gift. Oh yeah. Woo. All right. So what do we got here? All right. So let's see. All right. Our craft beer for tonight. It is Brewster's Mill. It is River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. Let's see. Top it up here. Now, a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it. You can taste the citrus all the way through it, but it's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. And it's good for out on the back deck with your buddies, you know, barbecuing. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the Blogcast. So, if you want to throw it a number, please feel free to do so. See if it see if I agree with it, jives up with mine. There you go. There's River Pigs IPA. And I was at that Brewster's Mill Brewery is on Highway 21 in Grand Bend. Can't miss it. So, all right. Ooh. All right. Okay. Mm. 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 Just relighting my cigar here. Yeah. Mm. All right. So now we get to my most favorite time in the Blogcast. It is This Week in Van Halen History. And we cover from September 5th to September 11th. So here we go. September 5th, 1986, Van Halen appears on the MTV Music Video Awards tape performance from the New Haven concert. September 5th, 1998, Van Halen plays the Alpine Music Center in East Troy, Wisconsin. September 6th, 1980, Van Halen and Sammy Hagar both play Owen Field at University of Oklahoma in Norman, Oklahoma. September 6, 1991, Van Halen played the Fiddler Green Amphitheater in Greenwood Village, Colorado. September 7th, 1991, David Lee Roth attends the gala tribute for Richard Pryor at the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, California. September 7th, 1980, Sammy Hagar plays Rosenblatt Stadium in Omaha, Nebraska. September 7th, 1980, Van Halen played the Municipal Coliseum in Amarillo, Texas. September 7th, 1991, David Lee Roth attends the gala tribute, September 8th, 1991, Van Halen's For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge is certified double platinum. That means over 2 million unit records sold. September 8th, 1978, Van Halen opens for Black Sabbath at the Community Civic Center in Niagara Falls, New York. September 8th, 1979, Van Halen plays Shimen Kakan in Kurashiki, Japan. September 8th, 1981, Van Halen plays Hirsch Memorial Coliseum in Shreveport, Louisiana. And that's where Eddie Van Halen met Valerie Bertinelli. September 8th, 1987, Eddie Van Halen is arrested for DUI in Tarzana, California. September 9th, 1982, Van Halen attends the MTV Video Music Awards at the Poly Pavilion in Los Angeles, California. Right Now won for Best Video of the Year. September 9th, 1996, after the 1996 Music Video Awards, David Lee Roth appears on The Howard Stern Show. September 9th, 1996, a Nissan commercial previews featuring Van Halen's You Really Got Me. September 10th, 1978, Van Halen opens for Black Sabbath at the Convention Center in New Haven, Connecticut. September 10th, 1981, Van Halen plays the Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas. September 10th, 1994, David Lee Roth plays the main stage of the Popcorn Festival in Marion, Ohio. And September 11th, 1982, Van Halen plays the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. Boom! And that is all for this week in Van Halen history. All right, so. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Fuck. All right. No, Michelle. All right. So, what do we got here? And. All right. So. Okay. Good cigar. Is a Rocky Patel Royale. All right. So, anyways, yeah. I'm going to give you guys a inspirational, motivational quote. Life's best lessons are learned at the worst of times. Again, life's best lessons are learned at the worst of times, and that is unknown. So, all right. There's your there's your inspirational, motivational quote for tonight. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Before I get to that beer rating, craft beer rating, I'm going to remind everybody that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Buzzsprout, Anchor FM, all these audio listening platforms you're listening to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube. Oh yeah. Shouts out to everybody watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, nostalgia groups, 70s, 80s, like craft beer, cigars, the Van Halen, hair metal, hard rock groups, Star Wars, sci-fi groups, all the pro wrestling groups, the Blogspot, TV and classic TV and movies, Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, Stevie Ray Vaughan, right on. So, and tonight's craft beer, accompanied by Jameson's like Irish whiskey, and damn it, this is like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh god. Tonight's craft beer. Final thoughts on these. I am about to give it a rating. This is called River Pigs IPA by the Brewster's Mill Brewing Company. I'm going to top it up. All right. So, all right. It's got a citrusy aftertaste to it, tangy aftertaste. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. It's a good out with your buddies on the back deck. I'm about to give it a rating here. All right. So let's see. All right. What do I? Okay. So, anyways. There we go. All right. Give it a 7 out of 10. Good job, guys. All Seven out of 10. So yeah, it's a good beer. One that I would definitely buy to when I visit Brewster's Mill Brewery in Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. I'd pick up one of these. So 7 out of 10. Yeah. So some of you were close, some of you weren't. So yeah. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? All right. So. All right. Yeah. Now, we've done all that. So, anyways, I have. All right. So, anyways, yeah. I have been getting requests for T-shirts like this, like mine, or T-shirts are $35 a pop. That is shipping and handling included. Send me an e-transfer money order or tell me what kind of T-shirt you want. They're available in all sizes. You can have a T-shirt like mine, baseball jersey, or a plain white T-shirt like this one, or you can have the logo on the back. There's another one here. Okay, so like this one, baseball jersey. There's a on the back here, both. So, or tank top or whatever. Just inbox me with what you want, your design, and I will do my best to get it out to you. Remember, they're $35 a pop, shipping and handling included. All right, so. Yeah, e-transfer, money order, so, and it takes 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. I can't help that. So anyways, yeah, so just, all right, so what do we, some of them are cotton, yes, so, so, Michelle, some of them are cotton. They are, let me check, all right, so, Oh, it's polyester, but you can get them in cotton. I will accommodate you. So, for your design, so let's say $35 a pop, 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Inbox me either at my regular Facebook page or on the Blogcast page with what you want. So yeah, there you go. Happy birthdays tonight. They go out to Karen McManus, Luke Charbonneau, Abigail Brown, Roger Knight, Darren Nesbitt, Penrag Penny, Derek Bolton, Marge Marr, Tim McNally, Paul Knapp, Bonnie Parrish, Barbara Fournier, Becca Boo, and my brother Greg Brown. So Greg, I've got this for you. It's a virtual birthday gift. So, all right. Okay. So, yeah. All right. All right, people. That's it for me tonight. Our craft beer review, 7 out of 10. River Pigs IPA, Brewster's Mill Brewing Company in Grand Bend, Ontario. Birthday shout-outs, Karen McManus, Luke Charbonneau, Abigail Brown, Roger Knight, Mavis Simpson, Darren Nesbitt, Penrag Penny, Derek Bolton, Marge Marr, Tim McNally, Paul Knapp, Bonnie Paris, Barbara Fournier, Becca Boo, Greg Brown. We did countdowns, local events. We talked about Police Academy, the first movie, Magnum PI Season 4, former pro wrestler Magnum TA, how Bacta tanks work from Star Wars, our hockey car hero Hero-Mikko Rantanen, our hair metal band Slik Toxic, rockstar flame Crashes-Stevie Vaughan, this week in Van Halen history, our inspirational motivational quote, life's best lessons are learned at the worst of times, that's by Unknown. Again, this podcast is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify. All these audio listening platforms we listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live on YouTube. I want to give shouts out before I go. All the people in the Port Ellen groups, Sarnia groups like Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, nostalgia groups, Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal groups, Craft beer groups, cigar groups, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, all the Tom Selleck, Magnum PI groups, Stevie Ray Vaughan groups. You're not going to see me next weekend. I'll be busy, but we'll return the following weekend. So, all right. Big Jim's Blogcast Live. 7 out of 10 on here. Yeah. All right, people. Be good. Stay out of trouble. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 4.0, episode 232, Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Don't think I need to say more, except cheers, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and you'll see me not next weekend, but the weekend after that. So cheers, everybody. All right.